How does that feel, by the way? Like having one of the biggest songs in the world. Have you ever said that to yourself?
No, because I'm so freaked out all the time right now because of how big it's getting.
Mm.
So I'm just like, la, 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 I'm just singing. I don't think of it
Yeah.
as the biggest song, one of the biggest songs in the world, but I suppose it is.
Have you managed to hear the song on the radio? How did you feel about like hearing that tune?
Oh my God, I can't deal with it. I find it just very surreal. I'm
Mm.
just like, what is that me? But I am currently, this sounds weird, but I'm currently kind of avoiding the radio because I'm freaked out. Like it's really weird and
Yeah, I get it.
scary.
I get it.
I mean, it is so sick to see this response all over the world. It is like very amazing. I'm just like taking it all in tiny drops.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's good actually, because you don't want to get overwhelmed all in one go. You want to be able to appreciate. Let's get to know you a bit more, because I saw an article saying that you have a Hannah Montana sort of energy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not even exaggerating, but
Yeah,
yeah, I guess I was, yeah.
because it's like the alter ego thing, and like talk everybody through that.
There's no queen that's really in drag 24/7. I mean, it's because it's quite exhausting to be that explosive and that using that much cardio on stage and
Yeah,
just the makeup, just all of it is very intense, maximalist, exhausting. So when I come off stage, I pretty much only wear black in my daily life
right.
because I can't deal with colors and no makeup, and
Yeah,
everything in my house is neutral because
really.
it's so intense to be that loud of a
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
personality.
yeah. So when you get home, like when you do come off stage, you just like, oh, do you just sink into like a chair? Just, oh, you just like that,
Yes,
just like that. Just
I
flop
rip
into it.
off my lashes immediately and
Yeah.
just sit on the ground.
And when you take the makeup off, is that like a weight coming off your face? Like,
Yes, and I never get it all off. So I actually look insane most of the time.
right.
So yeah, it's just like taking a mask off.
Yeah. What version of you are we getting right now, for example?
I'm not in drag. I just got home from Pilates. So I would say
Fine.
you're getting like 50-50 right now. I've
Okay.
got my own merch on, so I tried.
I did notice that. I did want to say shout out to the Cap, getting a little plug there for sure. You said that I'm your favourite artist. So I'm
Mm.
intrigued. Who is your favourite artist right now?
That saying is Sasha Colby's, which is like one of the biggest drag
Yeah.
queens in the US.
Producer Gemma
She
absolutely loves her, by the way. She's freaking out
Oh,
just hearing that
same.
name.
She says, I'm your favorite drag queen's favorite drag queen.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, that would be so amazing to say in the camera. But my favorite artist right now, I mean, I just love big drums, big synth. I mean, that's my favorite. What I honestly listen to the most is this weird playlist. You know that, do you know the game Animal Crossing? I listen to that soundtrack
What?
because I
Okay.
can't handle anything else right now.
It
I'm
is
like,
quite relaxing. I do understand that.
yeah,
Just
and then I just listen
plodding
to
along.
Rain.
Are you the kind of person
Rain.
who would put white noise on Spotify to go to sleep?
Oh, I listen to brown noise. That's
Brown
the
noise.
real noise that people should be listening to, not
Yeah.
white noise, brown noise.
Can you remind me
It's,
what the difference is there between brown and white?
I think it's just a lower frequency, but
Okay.
I listen to it every night and I go right to sleep.
Right, let's talk about Coachella, your experience, the people you met. I want to know about Sabrina Carpenter. Give me all the goss.
A lot of these artists that I'm playing with, like I've never met before, but I've been such fans. So it was so nice to meet another pop girly,
Yeah.
and she's very lovely. Like I'm so nervous meeting other artists because I feel like an imposter a lot of the times. I'm like, well, these people are doing it. Like I'm not like them, but when you talk to them, it's really comforting to just be like, oh, everyone feels pretty confused all the time. Like
Yeah.
everyone feels overwhelmed all the time. And like, I love seeing Sabrina's success with Espresso. I am so happy with her. I love that song so much. Yeah, I love seeing pop girls win always.
Is it comforting to meet these people that I guess maybe you'd look up to? I don't know, you tell me. But and then they're kind of like saying they've got the same struggles, even though they're doing X, Y, Z. They still feel the anxieties of the music industry, etc. Is that a comfort to you to hear those things in a weird way?
Yeah, because there's only a handful of people who are going through this. It's quite isolating feeling that your friends around you don't because they don't understand, even if they're in the music industry, it is quite different just to be an artist because you are a brand yourself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's all on
yeah,
you, right?
yeah, I find it very comforting talking to other people who have this job.
Once you've done Coachella, what is that actual feeling like once you come off that Coachella stage?
I could have cried because I was just like, that was the stress leading up to that was just so intense. I mean, I couldn't believe the response. Just, I didn't expect people to really even know that much of my music because it's a crowd I've never performed in front of.
Sure.
But when I went out there, I have this little thing where I ask like fans of mine to wave something pink in the air if you are a fan, so I can see you in the crowd. And I saw so many pink things like just out in the air, and it just made me feel so much better because I was like, okay, there are people here that actually are here for me and
Yeah.
want to support me.
How does that feel to have fans like that? Because that must be every artist's dream to have that support.
Oh my God. I'm very lucky. I feel like I attract fans that are very similar to me, honestly. Just like very funny, very sarcastic, very camp, like just a lot of the queer community, just honestly people I would see at a drag show and we would all have a good time.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe. I love the community that listens to my project. It's amazing.
Any more plans for a UK tour or like just even a show again? Because obviously now this song's gone so mad, there's a real appetite for you back out here.
It's not announced yet, but I think the goal is to get over there in like
cool.
September.
Okay.
Because I have to go back.
Yeah.
I have to.
We'll take that. And let's talk about Good Luck Babe, which I should have done right at the start, really. But we got off on a tangent.
I think I just wrote it about kind of multiple relationships into one, just about, someone who's denying fate. It's like, okay, good luck, babe. Try to deny what your heart is saying. Like, you'd have to stop the entire universe to stop feeling.
Right.
So it's just kind of like, have fun not accepting what's actually going on in your reality. Good luck.
Is this you talking to yourself?
A little bit, yeah. That too. I think I really struggled with like realizing I was queer and just like the bridge is really a letter to myself because I in the past have just dated, almost been married to men, and that was kind of like a love letter to myself. When you wake up next to him in the middle of the night with your head in your hands, you're nothing more than his wife. I just kind of realized that is not who I wanted to be.